guys ready?
What's the plan, Bobby?
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always wing it.
We're gonna get killed.
What you mean, we, white boy?
You ready?
Here we go.
What up, what up? Welcome into the OG NBA betting show. Got my guy WAM Band with me, got Dutchy with me, and Babano's gonna slide through in a few. So good to have the game back. I'm feeling a lot better today. What's good with y'all, man? What's up, Dutchy?
The NBA is a hell of a drug. And you're looking at the plug. Yeah, man. Hey, the worst week we had, really overall so far in the season. We still hitting out at 77% though. So, you can't keep these motherfuckers happy though. You really can't. But we're gonna continue to win. Hard work. We'll prosper from it, and we're gonna put in the work, and we will win. So it's a pleasure to be back with the fellas. I had the sets this morning, so I was, vibing at the pool, chilling, but we made it happen, and definitely some money to be made.
100%. What's good with you up there, Wambam?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. Shout out to the people up in here. Leonard Morales, vote for Wham. Appreciate you, bro. Sean Evans, Mike R. Wealth is success. Wealth success. Shout out to you, bro. He said, "What's up, Dutch?" Kev 7, Mike R. I said you already, bro. Eddie Cash, you already know, man. I'm a little faded, man. Like we said, we had the sesh earlier. It's hard for me to get here, man, on the sesh days, bro. But I'm here. Shout out to y'all, man. A lot of hydration going on. And man, we up in here. Yeah, look at KC. Wham still high. Yeah, I am. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Chappie. You already know Hefe. Golly, Hefe. You gonna do me like that, Hefe? Golly.
All right, let's get it, man. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we got an 8-piece, 9-piece, something like that. Booth reminding everybody drink a little bit of water. Let's get to it. First game up, we are gonna go Clippers and Sixers. Opened up 4.5. Looks like 5.5. Total didn't really move too much. Just making sure PG is still probable, looking to make his season debut. Not gonna have Adam Bona. Not gonna have Embiid. Not gonna have Oubre. For the Clippers, Bogdanovich has popped up questionable. Derek Jones, Kawhi, and Miller are out. So for me, I would want to trust the Sixers more. They're the more rested team. They've been playing better. They play good for like 24 minutes though. So maybe I would take them early. What I will take though, what I do have in my pocket is Maxey. Maxey over 3.5 rebounds. And really just the number. I don't know why they're not raising it up. Like he averages 5 on the season. So he's got it every game that Embiid has not played so far this season. I know you get Paul George back in there, but he probably is going to have a minutes restriction. And you're also missing Oubre. Still going to be a lot of rebounds out there to be had. So Maxey over 3.5 for me. That sound all right to you, Wham Bam?
No, I like everything, Maxey. I like everything with the with these guys right here, with the guards right here. I think it's a situation where you can't exploit these boys, shoot threes over them. On both sides, honestly, both sides has been giving up 3 over the last few games there. So, and then it's kind of like allowing the guards to get those rebounds there. So I think Maxey rebounds makes a lot of sense, bro. My point and my bet in this game, I'm actually on both sides. I do like James Harden on the other side. I think this is going to be an over fest. Even though this is a short total, long total is not the game style. But like you said, there's no Jones, no Derek Jones Jr. He took a nasty knee injury there. It looked like he might be out for quite a while. We know we don't got a wheelchair here. Two top tier defenders that they missing right there. And then you're looking at a lot of offense, I think, that you got left over for the Clippers. So they should be playing a little bit different style, I think. And I think that James Harden threes, he's shooting about 10 a game over the last few games. And he's making about 4 in that span, shooting about 40%. This team is giving up 40% in the Sixers. I think he could get a chance to get over his 3.5 threes. So that's the official play for me. Over 3.5 threes with James Harden, plus money, plus 100. there. And then I'm also on the first half. Skee, you already know. If it's not broke, don't fix it. They did lose recently, but that's their third loss of the year, bro. For the first half, they're still solid pause in the first half at home, and 5-1, I believe in that regard. I think that this is a good situation for them to continue to do that. First half, 76ers -2.5. That's in my pocket as well.
Dutch, anything you like here on Sixers Clippers?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Nets Best, Mr. Laterwood. Good to see you, my dude. Justin McKelvey in the building. Stacks. Good to see you, my guy. Yeah, I'm on the Sixers, man. I got that -4.5. I tweeted out 5.5. I think it's good money, man. Really, I like this spot here for the Sixers. And really, I really don't overthink it, right? If Joel Embiid ain't out there, I think the Sixers are bet on, and the numbers say, really the Sixers are a bet on team. They're 8-2 ATS against the number, last 10, right? 5-0 straight, 5-0 against the number last 5 at the crib. And they handle business against the Clippers at the crib. They're 7-3 ATS last 10 in Philly. And you look at the Clippers, I mean, this just isn't a good basketball team. 2-9 against the number, last 11 overall, 1-7 straight up, last 8 basketball games, 1-6 straight up on the road, last 7. I mean, and then you get them in a situation where they played a competitive basketball game. So not only everything I just said, you also got a team that had 2 days rest off a loss against a team who's traveling in a back-to-back situation, who's already light with the roster, as Wham Bam and Skee just told you. So I think the number's creeping up for a reason. I think the Sixers might run the Clippers off the court here. Might be a little kumbaya. You got the PG-13 edge going against his old team. He'll be cool. He's like a role player now, so I don't expect him to take too many shots away from Maxey. And Oubre being out, he'll probably just pick up right what Oubre would shoot out there, maybe at a more consistent level. Because Paul George, when healthy, is pretty solid, but he's not the guy that we all, remember. So I expect him just to fit in real nice. They've been practicing with him. He just hasn't played yet. So I like the Sixers here pretty solid here, -5.5. I like the Maxey as well, but I think it's kind of tight right now. They're getting sharp on this Maxey shit. So I like where Skee's going with the rebounds.
All right, good stuff on this one, man. Next one, Pacers and Pistons. Opened up 8.5 all the way up to 11. Total open 228.5, up as high as 231.5. Let's see, do we still have Cade? Yeah, Cade is questionable. Asar is questionable. Duran is probable. No Harris, Ivy, Clintman, Sasser. For Indiana, Mathurin is questionable. No Furphy, Jackson, Jones, Neesmith, or Toppin. Man, I asked this question on Twitter. I mean, is Detroit the new OKC? Is that what they're trying to be here, Dutch? Like, I mean, I like Cade as far as like
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Like the young up and coming trying to take over a team in the East. Like even Cade not playing, they still got young guys out there winning the games for them.
Well, the difference between OKC and Detroit's a lot, my friend. For one, you got a whole bunch of junkyard but just some gangsters, some thugs over there in Detroit, led by Cade Cunningham, of course. And then you got the fucking, I don't know, the millennials. What do you got over there in OKC, man? I mean, even your so-called tough guy Caruso's a weirdo, man. Come on, man. I don't know, man. But hey, fuck OKC, man. But yeah, I don't think you can compare. I don't think you can compare Detroit to them, Skee. I mean, pass me that shit, homie. But yeah, what are we talking? Fuck this game.
Detroit, Indiana.
Man, fuck this game, man.
Is that for your health?
I was going to ask Dutch, though. Your boy, Benedict Mathurin, getting upgraded to questionable in this game. Looked like he's tiptoeing the play. Might be back in action. You was cashing with him early on. They need him bad. They need that boy better than they need some peanut butter with some jelly, man. How you feel about that, bro?
Yeah, I like that. I think he should be good. I like me some Benedict Mathurin. Is he on a minutes restriction or not? And did not like it. Detroit, these two teams don't like each other really. So, I would think Indiana would.
His point total is at 15.5, juice to the over.
Yeah, if he's playing 25 plus minutes, that's easy money for that kid.
I like that. I was always gonna run it by you right there. I think this is SmackDown City. At least it looks like it. It like Skee says, this is the new OKC. They getting OKC numbers. This is 11 and a half. This is OKC like. But like I said, Benedict Mather may be a little bit of a boost. Maybe be enough of a boost for these boys to get a little bit competitive inside this number. We know that Pascal can show his face here. If Cade is playing, this number is definitely relevant, and it should be this way because he will be the best player on the floor, and he just got a signature shoe from Nike. About to be the next guy pushing forward. It looks like he's deserving of it, and I can see another splash type of game here against this team. So it's tough to say. I do want to see if Benedict Mather is going to play. I'm right there with Dutch. I think that's probably the best play on that side at least. If he does play. So I'm nothing at all for me, but you're right, bro. I don't know, man. OKC numbers right here for the Pistons. It's kind of hard to digest right now, too early in the season for that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that too, though. We're going to talk about that game right there. Honestly, I was saying, fuck this game in my head, and I was thinking about that game already. So I'm going to go move to the next one. Bucks and Cavs. It's not one I really love either. I mean, I'm going to just say like this. The Cavs, I don't trust them. I don't trust laying points with them. They don't play no defense. Yeah, they can fucking score, but you can't get no stops. How can you win by any margin if you can't get stops? I cashed with the Grizzlies this weekend doing that versus the Cavaliers. Still no Garland, still no Strus. How the fuck can I trust the Cavaliers? It's Bucks or nothing. I know the Bucks not the best defensive team either, but they got the best player out there. More players I trust. Lean Bucks. What you think, Dutch?
Yeah, man. Shout out to my guy, Dabby Cav in the building. Good to see you, my dude. Wolfgang, Stephen Harrison in the building. Good to see you, my man. I'm on fighter, man. I'm on Donovan Mitchell here, over 28.5 points. I just look at scoring guards to exploit the Buccaneers' lack of perimeter defense. I mean, we're talking about Gary Trent Jr. and AJ Green. I mean, this shit, I can't even help myself but to laugh when I say that shit, bro. Those are your starting guard. No wonder Giannis shows up and shit leaves sometimes. You're like, I don't know if I'm gonna play today. These are the motherfuckers I play with. So what we will do is exploit the motherfucking bullshit ass guards they got there in Milwaukee. Over 28.5 points. I mean, it's good money. This motherfucker had 25 plus at halftime. Donovan Mitchell's a bucket, 28 plus in his last 4 straight. No Garland. So I expect him to have even more buckets. He just got, to me, it's all about taking the shots he takes. Sometimes he could take bad shots, but they can both guard this motherfucker. He still give me 30. So over 28.5 points, minus 110 is good money.
Not mad at that at all. Wham bam.
Yeah, I'm right there with you though, Skee. I think it's Bucks or nothing. I'm taking them in the first half here, plus 4 in the first half. I think that's good money. They haven't covered in the first half on the road yet. 0-5 in this spot. This team is 1-6 at home in the first half. The Cavs, so they're not necessarily one of the best first half teams either. So I think it's kind of like who you think is getting the advantage in a situation here. Obviously, like my guy Dutch said, the guard play is clearly going to be an advantage there for the Cavs, having Lonzo and the boy Donovan Mitchell on the other side. I still think that it's something about Giannis in these type of situations where he probably is going to show up and do what he has to do. And I think that's all I need, along with a little help from like Rollins or somebody like the boy Turner, because you're not getting shit from fucking Kuzma. So you're probably only going to get it from there. But shout out to those boys. Probably the only, and honestly, this is a good game where you could probably cancel out the Bucks only on these damn tournament games, because those are the only games that they really seem like they play guys and shit. So if the boy don't play right here, I think he does play though. So first half with the Bucks, that's how I'm going.
I'm mad at that at all. I just was double checking one more thing real quick. Yeah, okay. All right. We can keep going down the list. Next game, we have Knicks and Heat. And I think this one is very interesting. Opened up Heat -1. Looks like 2 right now. Total went from 241.5 to 244.5. Even though there's no Brunson, there's no Anunoby. I know Anunoby is some defense. Bam remains out. Hero remains out. We know Rozier. We know what's up with him. If Babano was here, which he will be very shortly, I'm pretty sure he already bet this game over. He sees Miami on the slate. He knows they want to run. And, I can't talk you off of that. Other than without Brunson, it just makes me question what I'm going to get from the Knicks. As far as the side, I feel like the Heat really got like I want to say embarrassed, punk, something. I don't know, but to just let Mitchell Robinson, just dominate like that, that got to leave a sour taste in your mouth, and you got to come with a better game plan the next time. You know what I'm saying? And they seeing them right back again. You got the OG calling you out on the NBA show, Haslam calling them out. Like I feel like the emphasis is do not let them motherfuckers dominate us on the boards and second chance points like they did last game. If they do that, I think the Heat have a chance to win. So I like the Heat here. I haven't bet it yet, but I like it. You agreeing, Dutch?
Yeah, man. I gave this out on the sesh earlier today. I got a -1.5. I like the Knicks, man. I like this situation here for the Heat versus the Knicks. I like the Knicks on Friday. The big bodega, he got us paid. But now it's his birthday weekend, and I could just see this motherfucker being smiley face, a little kitty cat tonight. Being in Miami after his birthday, dropping the 40 piece. I don't think we're gonna get the big bodega tonight in Miami. And you're right, they took this game pretty serious. This loss, I liked what I was hearing from Miami after the loss. They did beat these boys in Miami. Game 3 of the NBA season were 37 by Jalen Brunson. Tonight, I think we see the lack of guard play. You're starting McBride at point. Get the fuck out of here! Come on, man. I think they turn the ball over an awful lot tonight. I think Cap has a subpar game, and I do not think you're going to see 60 points from Landry Shamet and Jordan Clarkson. I mean, now we know Clarkson can get you some buckets. He can shoot you in and out of a motherfucking basketball game. But if Landry Shamet shows up and gives you 30 in South Beach, well, then damn it, I deserve to lose my motherfucking money. Miami at the crib 5-1 against the number this year. You got a New York team struggling on the road, 0-5 against the number on the road. Fat and happy, I believe, after beating them. So you get the revenge mode. Big number, good numbers too. 12-4 straight up last 16 at the crib against the New York Knicks. So the trend leans to the Heat. And I just think it's a nice spot here for the Heat. And I'm also on Norman Powell over 25.5 points, averaging 26 on the season. Had 38 the other night against them, had 29 earlier this season with Bam on the court. So he's getting a lot of the shots here. Shooting 48% from the field, from the three-point line, right under 50% from the field, 93% from the free throw line. Dude's a bucket right now, feeling himself, like what I heard from him in the press conference after the loss to the Knicks. I think we get the best Norman Powell tonight, the best Coach Spo team from the New York, again for the Miami Heat, against these New York Knicks, who might not be fully locked in, especially from the beginning. So I'm not mad at Heat early, but I took them full game here. I think the better team wins tonight because I really do think without Jalen Brunson, the Knicks rely so much on this guy. They're going to really, really miss him. One game is one game, but overall, they need Jalen Brunson out there.
I'm with you on that. And I disagree with my guy Nucky saying it looks so easy to take the Heat. I mean, I don't know.
Everybody going to take the fucking Knicks, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I would think too. And I also disagree with Nucky when he says Mitchell Robinson gonna get them boards again. If you just let that motherfucker walk into your shit and just fucking grab everything and that shit's not about to happen again. That's all everybody was talking about. If you look at the line, his rebounds prop today is 7.5. He averages 8.7 on the season. Why would they put this shit at 7.5? You think they just into giving away free money, Nucky? Come on, man. You know better than that, my boy. Come on, Nucky. Wham bam. What you thinking about this one, man?
Yeah, Nucky cutting up, bro. I hear it in his strokes keyboards, bro. He crazy. Listen, I got Jaime Jaquez Jr. Last 10 games, he's averaging 18 points. We need 16 and a half if you want to get the juice. I got 17 and a half, minus 105, minus 110, 17 and a half. Jaime Jaquez Jr. He's hit this number 4 out of the last 6 games. Key guy last game in that game up against this team dropped 23 points in that game, 20 attempts. Wasn't necessarily as efficient. I know, bro. Come on, bro. I knew you was gonna say something about that. Jaime Jaquez Jr. over 17 and a half points. I think he's a lot with the narrative that my guys was over here deliberating over the Heat. I think that's right there with it. So give me Jaime Jaquez Jr. over 17 and a half points. That's the official play.
All right. Next one up. Hornets and Raptors. Move slightly to the Raptors. Move slightly to the over. As far as who's available, no Josh Green, McNeely, Miller, or Williams. Abaji doubtful, Battle questionable. This Hornets team has really been struggling to score. A lot of those games have been without LaMelo. We know LaMelo brings pace. We know LaMelo helps the offense. Is that going to be enough for this team to start scoring here tonight against a Raptors defense who has been playing really good? I want to say the past like 7 games, they really, haven't been giving up much. So they got tested. They had a spot versus the Cavaliers. They handled them and won outright and held them boys down. So I'm thinking about Hornets team total under 115 and a half. That makes sense to me. Yeah, I know you guys don't do a whole lot of totals. Maybe I can wait for Babano for that, but that's what I like. Wham Bam, anything interest you here?
Number one fast break point team in the league so far is the Toronto Raptors. Over the last 5 games, they've been averaging about 26 fast break points. And the team that's given up a lot of fast break points is this team in the Charlotte Hornets, they're not one of those teams that gives up a lot of fast break points. So it is one of those switch of styles, I think, and I think that they are getting some guys back healthy. It's going to be a little bit helping them out in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe not immediate, like it shows for other guys, but in the long run, getting guys back is going to help them. I think they got good positive news with Brandon Miller, so that's going to be helpful. Obviously, they got LaMelo back. That's going to help them out too. In this situation, I do want to just jump on the Raptors to win this game, but it's kind of tough because like I said, I think that the more time LaMelo plays along with Knipple, these boys are going to be able to keep up and play a lot of bit more offense, cover more of these games, play as good as they were early on in the season. So, and it's only going to be better when they get the boy Brandon Miller back. So I kind of don't want to fade them yet. You know what I'm saying? Just in case they actually are a fucking good team. So the Raptors playing well. Yeah, they've been winning and covering all this good shit. But I don't want to do it right now.
Dutchy.
Yeah, man. I kind of like this motherfucker. I'm not calling him fucking that name. I don't like his. What is it? Knipple? You call him? That's what you say. His name.
Call him KK. Call him KK. Dutch.
KK. Yeah. Well, boy, ain't here right now.
Call this motherfucker Con Air. All right. You know what I mean? Con motherfucking Air. You know what I mean? He's a bad white boy. He also plays where that motherfucking Air Jordan, came from. So I call that motherfucker Con. That's his first name, anyways, right, Con? Y'all ever see that movie Con Air? Nicolas Cage, that's a bad motherfucking white boy. And when I watched this motherfucker take my money, all right, I was like, damn, this motherfucker. Why I bet against this kid? This little dookie. Mama feed all the kids, the whole team, all the boys playing, young man, the brother's on his way to University of Wisconsin, something in the water over in that family. But not, the Knipple, shout out to him. But we got you, boy. We got you. We'll call his ass Con Air. And over 16.5 points is very appealing to me. I mean, off a game where he didn't hit it, you know what they say, you miss a good bet, you got to bet it again. Toronto defensively, don't wow me. You know what I mean? You know the Hornets are going to go up and down. Toronto don't play no defense. So this is one I haven't made official, but talking with y'all, looking at the books, having to do more shit. I'm like, how do we not? Conair over 16.5 seems pretty appealing. I like this kid. He could jump, he could rebound, and most of all, he could fucking shoot. All right. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it official, but I'll definitely have my eye on this kid. And Conair, man, you're a bad motherfucking white boy, and he got something going on in Charlotte.
No, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
They said Nicholas Cage.
Yeah, motherfuckers know. Y'all cats too young to know. Conair. But check it out. That boy Conair, man. Nicholas Cage. That's our boy Knipple.
All right, let's go.
That's crazy.
Moving on over to Thunder and Pelicans. Man, I'm not betting against it. They did me dirty though. I was 2-1. That was my one loss the other day. Fucking can cover. They can beat the shit out the Warriors and Lakers, but fuck OKC. I'm with you, Dutch. Fuck OKC, but I'm not fading them. So I guess that means
It's bad for your health.
Anybody?
We're trying to have a good time, and you want to talk about this shit?
Yeah.
All right. He give you way more than you need.
It's bad for your health.
We have a couple more up here. Mavs and Timberwolves opened up minus 13.5 Minnesota. Looks like 14.5. Total open 227.5. Looks like 231.5. Terrence Shannon Jr. out for the Wolves. AD, Exum, Gafford, Irving, Lively, Nimhard, all out for this Mavs team. Man, it's either. I mean, I feel like the Wolves can and will probably beat the shit out of the Mavs, but it's just like they can do it. Like the Mavs been struggling to score. We know Timberwolves can play defense. I was thinking about Mavs team total under. At the same time, Mavs missing a lot of rim protection. I'm thinking Minnesota could score whatever they want. They could probably hit their team total over. It's a lot of different ways to go with this game. Dutch, I don't know what to do with Dallas right now besides fade them. Is it what you doing here?
All right, I ain't even look at this game. I don't even know the last 3 games on the card.
It's bad for your health.
I'm done talking.
Wham,
Man.
I'm done with you. Talk about this shit. That shit funny. I think this is a good game where you could think stats to be accumulated. I wanted to go directly with the boy Ant Edwards. He hasn't necessarily been as efficient. Not going up against really good. No, not really going up against really good defense. He's shooting 47% from the field. Shooting pretty good from 3, but not necessarily good from the field there. So I thought he was going to get a little bit more active around the rim, try to get to the foul line in this game, and go over his point total here. So I was thinking about Ant Edwards in this game. Nothing I locked in yet, but that's just my approach. And then as far as the big number here, I don't know. I don't know if Dallas is over. You know what I'm saying? But this is a team that until they get AD back or get some of them big part of the trees back, I ain't about to be touching them because I don't think they got enough defense.
All right, hey, Fabano better hurry his ass up, man. Bulls and Nuggets is the last one on the slate. Opened up 10.5.
28 minutes. It didn't take long.
Yeah, this one looked like 13.5. I mean, it went to 14.5. It came back down a little bit. Total went from 244 to about 241.5. Maybe they're actually expecting some of these Chicago guys to play today. DeSumo's probable, Trey Jones doubtful, Kobe White out, Collins out. For the Nuggets, Cam Johnson and Stroud, they're questionable. No Bron, and then Jokic is probable. I mean, Bulls just fucking played yesterday. Double overtime game. Got to travel to Denver now. Yeah, it's only one way to play this game for me. It's the Nuggets. Or, I personally played the Bulls team total under because I just think they're going to run out of gas and the Nuggets been playing good enough defense lately anyway. So Bulls team total under 113 for me. Wham bam, what you got?
Give me the Nuggets minus 3.5 in the first quarter, 5-0-1 in the first quarter so far at the house. This is a terrible spot, like you mentioned, for this team, and the Nuggets should be able to take advantage. I like Jokic to take advantage down low as well. Give me the Nuggets first quarter minus 3.5. That's good money.
I like it. Dutch, we already know you definitely not looking at this shit. You know, already let us know. So.
I like what our guy Nucky had to say though. I will use my time to appreciate that comment. Tasha, I see you, young lady. All the real ones, man. Star Child, you know what it is. But yeah, Nucky Green. What do they say? What do the kids say? That part? Yeah, there you go. That part.
All right, man. Babano, you snooze, you lose today. You're moving it over to the best bet section. And if I can find the damn thing, there we go. Wham bam, you first up. Let the people know how to get paid.
Yeah, man, we're gonna bet against the Bulls, like we said the last game. Minus 3.5. Get in and get out with the Denver Nuggets, man. Minus 3.5 against the Bulls. 5-0-1 at the house in the first quarter. Denver Nuggets first quarter minus 3.5.
All right, for me, we already talked about it a little bit. I'm gonna go with that prop, man. Mitchell Robinson under 7.5 rebounds. It's 7.5 for a reason. It's juiced to the under for a reason. How you average 8.7 and it's 7.5? Because he just dominated them boys. Like, you cannot come back out here and play the same team and not have that be the focus when he had fucking 8 offensive rebounds and, you know, just creating second chance after second chance for his team. That's the reason that he lost. So it's going to be the focus for today. You got the OGs calling him out, all that good stuff. Give me Mitch Rod under 7.5 rebounds. That's my best bet for the show. Last but not least, Dutchy, let them know what the freshest look of the day is and take us home.
Yeah, man. Freshest look. All right, we're going to the land to get that band with that man, Spider-Man. That's right, Spider, over 28.5 points. It's good money, man. Easy. Might have that motherfucker by halftime. Believe it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the motherfucking video. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed, and let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man. Let them know.
You guys ready? It's the plan, Bobby.
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always wing it.
We're gonna get killed. What you mean, we, white boy?
You ready?
Here we go.